Really thrilled to have with us on these next two segments, Dr. Satya Mitra. He is the owner of the Guru Tax and Financial Services. And we want to get into in this segment the work that they do there and an offer that they've extended to frontline workers in the community. But just for our viewers who might not be familiar with Dr. Mitra, he's a longtime Worcester resident, been involved in a variety of different ways, serving on the Worcester Public Library Board, where we had a chance to work together, the Worcester Planning Board. He's been a leader both locally and nationally and internationally with the Rotary, and serves on the Chamber Executive Board as the treasurer. So you keep busy, Dr. Mitra, that's for sure.
It's a blessed opportunity to have myself get involved with these, and I feel good that I always feel that the best thing that you can do is get involved and give a part of what you can share with the community. So thank you for giving me all the opportunities.
Yeah, well, spring has arrived, but it's also a sign when spring arrives that it's tax season. And we have an elongated tax season because of state and federal decisions to assist businesses and people as a result of the pandemic with an extended, I know it's not just April 15th, I guess, this year. But why don't we get into what your business does, the Guru Tax and Financial Services. There's the whole tax advisory assistance piece, financial services. Why don't you explain to our viewers what you do?
Sure. Tim, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to be on your show. And it's always an honor and pleasure to be with you and really talk about my business and our involvement with the community together and my individual efforts to help the community. However, the Guru Tax and Financial Services actually is a effort of existence of this came with the effort of my wife and myself starting this company in our basement in 1990. Although, as you probably know, that I came to this country with the intent to pursue my career in a biomedical research, but things changed. We came across a priest in our life and who really directed me to get into this business and help people's finances and tax matters. And we consider his words as God's words, and I changed my career almost overnight. So I used to work for EGNG Mason Research Institute, which is now, a different company has changed many hands. So that's what changed my career. And I became a tax consultant, investment advisor in 1990, starting it from my basement with my wife together. So a lot of hard work has gone through that. And now from that basement after 30 years, so this is our 31st year, that we're back in the downtown on the 446 Main Street on the 16th floor. We have staff, very dedicated staff, and serving the community is our main goal, main motto. That's what my guru, my family priest, had told me when I asked him if I could name the business honoring him as the Guru Tax and Financial Services. He said, yes, if you can use the success of this business to share with the community, you can use my name. And that became the mission. I always have grown up with difficulties in my childhood, adverse situations, but many people came to help me. And that was my motto also, to see if God gives me the grace that one day I could give the help to those who need it. And this business offered me that opportunity. So now we are really dedicating ourselves helping people with this business. And business, for over 31 years, serves the community with their tax matters, any kind of tax preparation, IRS audits. We do all kinds of tax returns like corporation, individual, partnership, and any foreign matters. We're kind of expertise in declaring the foreign assets, because we have many clients who are international, who are from different countries, and they have to declare their assets. Many people do not know how serious it is that if you do not disclose what you have outside the United States, the penalty is just exorbitant, if you don't declare them, even though there is no taxation in just declaring it. But if you don't declare, the penalties could be very heavy. So we kind of take care of those aspects and all aspects of tax phases of tax returns. So we have currently, we have close to about, I would say, 350, 400 clients, including the tax and the investment clients that we have. We have served about 26 different states, many international clients. So we're very blessed that we have reached at this level, and being very transparent, being there for the clients. Initially, my goal has always been that the clients come first to me. whether it's Saturday, Sunday, if they needed me, I was there. If somebody said, hey, I have to travel abroad, there is an emergency, can you come on Saturday? I always took that as my really main thing to do and help the clients. And that has given rise to this business today that, we have developed with our staff. The members are very happy. We're always working hard to see that how we can still improve the business. This tax season has been, very challenging. As you know, in the middle of the tax season, the President Biden signed some new laws with respect to those who have received unemployment. And now they are getting the up to first $10,200 as exempted from the unemployment benefit that they have received. But many clients had already filed before that law was in place. So now the question comes, they've been calling, hey, we already paid taxes on it, what to do? So we're going to do the amendment for them. And then IRS declared that, hey, you don't need to do amendment, we'll take care of it. When they take care of it, they're still going to come back to us to see that if they did it right. And many times they don't always do it right. Most of the time they do. So I think that's how the business have really emerged, from basement to where we are today. And we're very blessed to help the community.
And then there's a whole, beyond the tax piece, but it's, somewhat related. You work with individuals and families on how to invest, their dollars so that.
Yes. And that is a different part of our business. I'm attached with the brokerage firm that is situated in Dallas, Texas, known as Avent Tax Wealth Management Services. So I'm a representative of that firm. So every investment that I do goes through their, the compliance department, and we follow all the regulations that is set by the SEC, Security Exchange Commission. So we have two segments: tax, different phases of tax return, and also the investment side of the business. And I'm also a certified financial planner. So I also do financial planning if there is a need to do that. So mainly tax, and then managing the money, wealth management, and doing the financial planning. So I'm also attached to, yeah, go ahead.
So Dr. Mitra, and so you got the 1-2 punch there, but in the 2 minutes that we've got left in the segment, it's consistent with, your story of the Joy Guru and the explanation to serve the community. As on the tax side, you've put a very generous offer out to any frontline workers that, you'll do their taxes. Why don't you tell us about that and how they can contact you if there's a frontline worker?
Yeah. As we all know, the last year was a very challenging year, 2020. Everybody wants to forget, but we'll never forget that year. We've learned a lot, but people have gone through very difficult times. Many people lost jobs. We're facing that. We're seeing that, particularly those who were frontline workers like nurses, the restaurant workers, and also the supermarket workers. They were there every day, helping people, giving hands to everyone. So we thought that, in our business, our main goal is to help the community. So we extended this service to see that if any one of them need any help in preparation of their taxes this year, our firm will offer that service free of charge to them, not charging at all. So they need to call me, 508-641-8441, directly to me, so we can talk about it and see what kind of situation they are in. I will offer them all at no charge our tax preparation service this year. The deadline has been extended from April 15th to May 17th now. So up to May 17th, we have this offer. Anybody calls me, I'll certainly be very happy to extend this service to anyone who are nurses, who are supermarket workers, who are restaurant staff, not necessarily limited to this, but if anyone calls me saying, hey, I was the frontline workers, and I would certainly consider that. The goal is to help. So that is the service that we are providing this year.
And before we break, do the number one more time.
508-641-8441.
These days, you've got your hands full in life. That's why we help you bank simply and securely with tools like Face ID and Touch ID. It's why we make it easy to make purchases on the go and get cash back while you're at it. Why we help you quickly deposit checks wherever you are. And it's why we lend a hand with sending and receiving money right from your phone. So even when you're on the move, you can manage your finances. Bank Hometown. Unlock your potential.